All right, guys, we got one last present on 4th of July.
They were sort of the data miners and whatever. They were working hard. We thought Glaceon and Buzzwole was all that we had for this patch, and then all of a sudden, come to find out, we woke up one morning with one more piece of news.
All right, man. So, you want to do the big reveal? Are you ready?
Yeah, so we don't have a whole lot of information. We don't know the moves, the levels. We don't know all those details that we did for Glaceon and Buzzwole, but we do have a reveal for who the next character for Unite will be, or presumably one of the next ones after those two, and we know what class it is.
All right. It's an all-rounder, and the Pokemon is Tyranitar, dude. Tyranitar.
Oh.
Dude, okay. So, what are your initial thoughts?
Super, like, I said it before in private chat, and I mean it. Like, out of every Pokemon fan from our generation, Kanto or Johto or Hoenn, first 3 years, right?
Yep.
The first 3 generations. What kid from our generation does not love Tyranitar?
I don't know anyone who just doesn't love Tyranitar. Like, if anyone who likes Pokemon likes Tyranitar, right?
Everyone loves Tyranitar. He's like the guy.
So, we got a 3-stage all-rounder. We don't know, like Justin said, we really don't know much about him, but we have some requirements, something we have to have certain things. What's the first thing this character has to have, Justin?
Whether it's some sort of an ability or passive trigger, or it's an activatable thing like Petal Dance, it's gotta have Sandstorm.
Has to. Absolutely has to have Sandstorm. I would love what you just said. I would love for it to be a move. An AoE damaging move like Petal Dance. Gets some increased movement speed and some tick damage.
Now, the other requirement that I have, and this is a requirement for me because I am the all-rounder / defender player. I'm the bruiser tank player, right? I'm worried.
Okay.
Because I don't want this to be another Azumarill.
Okay, elaborate for the fans.
Azumarill is easily one of, if not the worst character in Unite, because Azumarill just does not... The designers did not have a clear role in mind when they built the character, so they're trying to do too many jobs at once, and it ends up being where he's not a specialist in any one given role.
Yeah.
So, like, he has Whirlpool, but he has no CC.
Yeah.
So, just walking around with this AoE damage, and he's not very tanky. So if you don't build damage, you're not doing a lot of damage. And then if anybody gets around you, you instantly turn off the crits, and then huge power is just useless. And there's so many layers that makes Azumarill bad. But the point is, Azumarill's really trash. He's a terribly designed character because he does not fill a role.
You know what makes me sad, though? It's so fun to play. Fun.
He's fun, but it's at the end of the game when you only did 30k, and it's like, well, I felt like I was more impactful than that. I only got 13% of the damage.
Yeah, dude, pretty much.
Genuinely, he's just trash because he doesn't fill a role. He doesn't tank. He doesn't support. He doesn't damage. He doesn't do anything. He's just a melee bunny that walks around hitting people.
Yep.
I'm worried about that for Tyranitar. I don't want another Azumarill. I want him, and in my mind, the way that you avoid that is that you give him hard CC.
Okay.
Because even if his damage is lackluster, or if his passive is whatever, or whatever tribulations may or may not come down the pipeline in terms of game design, if he has hard CC, you could still just tank with him.
Yes.
So still make a use. Whereas Azumarill, if you tank with him, you're literally accomplishing quite literally nothing because you're not doing any damage, you're not CCing, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So that's the two things that I need to see with this guy, being the bruiser tank main of the group. Obviously we need Sandstorm, that's a given. Sandstorm and Tyranitar is like peanut butter and jelly, they just go together.
Yep.
But I really would love, I need to see this guy have some big, impactful CC. Me personally, if I was going to rub the magic lamp and have a wish, I would love to see something similar to Snorlax's Heavy Slam. Maybe that's like Earthquake, just a big bomb. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so I think if we could get Sandstorm to get some slow, that'd be cool. Some like tick
Yep.
damage and slow.
Yep.
Earthquake with some sort of knock-up or something like that. And then finally, I think to round this character off and make them a little more, I don't want to say like useful, but more impactful, is putting Crunch on there and then having Crunch lower the opponent's defense for a short period of time.
Nice Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so yeah, that's I think Crunch. We agree. This character has to have Crunch, right?
Yeah, there's two things that I think of when I think of Crunch. It could either be like a sure hit, like Charizard's Flare Blitz, which makes me really happy, or they could do where it's just like a big like cone melee where he just bites in front of him. I'm thinking something similar to like Double Slap on Wiggly.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting. Really hyped to see this character. Stay tuned to the channel or the Spotify extracurricular, obviously, for if and when any details come out. We will be doing a deep dive because obviously it's a new all-rounder, so it's already, piquing my interest. But like Brandon said, everyone loves Tyranitar, so can't really be more hyped other than that.
Yeah. I think that kind of wraps it up, man. There's not too much more to talk about until we get some details, and when we do, we will obviously be making a video or an extracurricular. Make sure you check us out on Spotify for any content that you might miss or content that might not make it onto the YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. Just a quick little news video update today. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. What do you think of Tyranitar? What do you think of Buzzwole? What do you think of Glaceon? Obviously, go comment on those videos. Links in the description to all of this news that has come out in the past week. So both the YouTube videos for Glaceon and Buzzwole gameplay. Also the links to the Spotify, the way Brandon just said, for the extracurricular. We have over an hour's worth of content deep diving the two new characters, Glaceon and Buzzwole. We have all of the text in front of us while we go over the deep dive. So if you're really looking for more juicy details and all of our thoughts on the two new characters, definitely go check out those episodes of the extracurricular over on the PMC Spotify channel.
All right, guys. Have a safe 4th of July. We'll catch you on the next one. Until then, I'm Zero.
And I'm Justin.
Council's adjourned.